Hello, welcome everybody. I hope you are enjoying our wellness area at the CIPR National Conference. My name is Ella. I am a yoga teacher, and today I'm going to be sharing with you a little journey of wellness. Our journey today will include elements of yoga, elements of movement, of meditation, of breath work, and we'll be pulling it all together in a very special business yoga way. So to begin, if you can just slide yourselves to the front of your chair. So you want to have a little bit of a space behind you. And then we're going to just connect the points of the body. As you can see, I have two screens for you to choose from. In one, you should be able to see my toes, which I've also chosen some super special socks with smiley faces on. So I hope you can see those. And in the other, you will see my face. I also have a little microphone here, which I'm just going to bring a little closer to my voice. Here I am. And let's begin. So the first thing we're going to look at is the posture, and I invite you to really think about this throughout your day, that it's not just for these 15 or 30 minutes of class. It's also about how you sit at the office, how you sit at your desk. So just connecting the points of the body, starting with the perineum. That's that place in between the two muscles we use to go to the bathroom, and you're going to lift that place slightly. And then you're also going to lift those muscles that you use to go to the bathroom slightly. And then you're going to pull your navel back up on a diagonal towards your spine. And then we're going to continue this journey up. So coming up to the heart, and just notice this space and the shoulders. See if you can open your shoulders. So it's very common that we hunch forward. So just circling the shoulders back, aligning the points of the body. And then coming up to the neck. So the neck, we have this tendency, it looks like this. So we want to just correct that. We're going to put on we call it a lock in yoga. So we're going to lengthen the back of the neck. Imagine like you're sitting super tall, and then just slightly dipping the chin. And then coming up to the brow and the crown. So the crown, finally, just imagine as if you're balancing a crown on your head, and try and keep that posture the whole way through. So don't let that crown fall off. Finally, the legs, coming down to the legs. So finding your center of both your thighs. And then we're just going to draw a line, a straight line. So see how I'm not sitting like this. I'm really spread out. We're going to draw that straight line down to the knees. And then we want to check that the knee and the ankle are in line. So we want the center of the ankle to really be in line with the center of the knee. I'm going to go down and check. And then from that point, from that center, we're going to draw a line out, and we ideally want our big toe to be shooting out directly forwards. Here we go. Now, everybody is different, so also respecting and loving your body. Your body is your temple. If something doesn't feel good, trust, listen to your body. If it's that it's kind of uncomfortable because you know it's work, great. If it's like pain, especially around the knee area, for example, listen to your body. So we have our posture. Next, we're going to look at the breathing. We're going to breathe in through the nose. Notice that I sound a little bit like Darth Vader. And then I was going to call him Darth Yoga then for some reason. Darth Vader. And then exhaling through the nose as well. Same kind of sound. It's almost like the sound of a seashell. Beautiful. So we're going to continue this breath, but we're going to add a form of breathing that's really good for balancing the body out. First thing, we're going to bring our right hand. We're going to make Gyan Mudra. Gyan Mudra is the thumb and the first finger, like so. The rest of the fingers we're going to bring together. We're just going to bring this onto our knee, like so. With the left hand, we're going to cover the left nostril with the thumb, and we're going to inhale. We're then going to cover the other nostril with the first finger, and we're going to exhale. Now inhale, cover, exhale. Now inhale, cover, exhale. One more time, cover, exhale. Beautiful, relaxing. Bring both hands, the other hand into Gyan Mudra, and then just take a moment to focus on that breath. Okay, let's get into the yoga. So we will be coming back to breath work later. First, bringing the hands together, rubbing the hands together. They say our hands connect directly to the heart chakra. So by doing this, we're also releasing the stress, letting the stress go. And then we're going to reach up as high as we can. I'm glad you can still see me. Reach up, look up. Exhale, we're going to bring the hands towards the center of our bodies and we're going to send our spine back. We're keeping that lift, but we're sending the spine backwards. Our pelvis and our shoulders are in line with each other. Let's do that 3 more times. Inhale to reach up. I'm going to show you sideways. Exhale to contract. Pelvis and shoulders in line, everything lifted, spine going back. 2 more. Nice deep breathing. Exhale, sending it back. Last one. Inhale up. Exhale, contract. Inhale, sit up, grow up. And then we're just going to walk the feet slightly out. So taking the toes out, the heels out, the toes out. I'm going to slightly move my microphone. Here we are. Placing the hands onto the knees. If you are wearing a skirt, you can also just do a version with the feet together. But if you are able to, taking the legs wide. Then placing the hands onto the knees. And we're going to take a big circle with the torso. So the torso, the spine is supposed to move in 6 directions. But of course, in the office, we don't move our spine. And the spine is the secret to youth. We have so much going on with our spine. So it's so important to keep the spine mobile. I'm going to take one more big circle, really breathing into that space, really enjoying that journey. And then this time as we reach the back, we're going to reverse, rewind, exhaling at the back, inhaling at the front. Really try and move the torso, wake the torso up. Last one. Inhale, sit up, grow up. Exhale. And then walk those feet back. Let's just do a little bit of a waking up of the hips. We're going to do that a few times, the opening and the closing of the hips. So we take the toes out. So you can bring your hands to your heart center if you'd like. The heels out, the toes out, the heels out, the toes out, and then reverse. Keep that going just a few times. Waking up the body. Last one. Waking up the hips. Beautiful. And then we're going to take one leg and just hug it in towards our chest. Your choice which leg. Bringing that leg up, you can interlace the fingers. Now, interesting fact about yoga, if you want to get in touch with your feminine energy, you can place the left thumb on the top, all the way interlaced down to the right little finger at the bottom. If you want to get in touch with your masculine energy, right thumb on top, all the way down to the left little finger at the bottom. And then just taking hold of that knee. Now, if that's comfortable for you, then I'm going to increase it. If that's not comfortable for you, you can also just interlace underneath. If that is comfortable for you and you want to bring it a little closer, bringing that in, still thinking about that lifting up straight, balancing that crown upon your head. Breathing deeply. You can even close your eyes if you want. And then the invitation is to just add a little circle of the ankle at the same time. There you can definitely see my funky little socks now. And then reversing the direction. And then flexing the toes and pointing the toes 2 more times. Flex and point. Last one. Flexing and pointing and releasing that leg. Other side, same thing. So again, you're interlacing the fingers, choosing what energy you would like to get in touch with. Perhaps you want to switch. And then we either take underneath or the knee, or you can even draw that right into the chest. Breathing deeply. And then circling that foot in one direction and the other direction. And then flexing and pointing. 3 more. Keep balancing that crown on the head. Keep staying lifted. Last one. Beautiful. Releasing that bind. We're going to come back to the upper body. First thing we're going to do is just take a few big circles with the shoulders, circling backwards. Still thinking about that deep breathing. You can do the whole of this class technically with your eyes closed, just listening to my words and following. And then reversing the direction, circling forwards. Last one. Inhale, sit up, grow up, balance that crown. Suspend the breath. Exhale. exhale. Bringing the hands into a little cross. So we're going to, again, think about this torso, getting the torso moving in those different directions. So to do that, we're going to draw almost like a figure of 8 with our elbows. It looks like this. We go down, up, over, down, up, over, down, up, over, down, up, over. Beautiful. Keep it going. And then if that's easy for you, see if you can also take it all the way around the corners. I have scoliosis. For me, this is difficult, but really enjoyable. I can really feel the difference if I do this often. And then we're going to reverse the direction. So now we're going up, under, down, up, under, down. And again, if that's easy, you can take it around the corners. If it's confusing your brain, just keep it in the front and notice your torso. So we're moving the elbows to really move the torso, to get the torso working. So it's this area here that we're getting moving. Brilliant. Inhale to sit up, grow up, balance that crown. Ground through the feet. Exhale. And then we're going to swap. So the hand that was underneath, just check which one that is, bring it out, place it on top, and off we go again. Same thing. So we're going down, up, over, down, up, over, down, up, over, down, up, over. Yes. Nice deep breathing. Last one. And then we'll reverse up, down, under, up, down, under, up, down, under. Keep it going. Keep breathing deeply. Keep thinking about that posture. Keep thinking about that deep breathing. Let everything else go. All those other thoughts, just be. Inhale, sitting up straight, growing up. Exhale. Bringing the hands onto the shoulders now. So I'm placing my thumbs in the back, my fingers at the front. And we're going to just do a few simple twists. I'm just going to move my microphone. It looks like this. Inhale to the left, keeping my arms parallel with the floor. Exhale to the right. Inhale left, exhale right. Inhale left, exhale right. And then speeding up to the speed that's good for you, keeping those eyes closed. Again, waking up that torso, waking up the energy in the body. Last one. Inhale, sit up, grow up. Suspend the breath. Exhale, release. Bring in your arm now, whichever arm you would like, across the body on a diagonal. Other hand, we're going to draw it up the thigh and then place it behind ourselves. So we should still be sitting to the front of our chair. If you're not, just shift yourself forward slightly. And then sitting up, growing up and looking over the shoulder. Again, really thinking about this torso consequentially, vertebrae by vertebrae, spinning, twisting, looking away. Inhale. Exhale. Release the bind, coming back around to the front. Same thing on the other side. Taking that hand across on the diagonal, other arm comes along the thigh and then plants behind our spine. So really pushing that hand down into the floor and using that to lift your spine, to elevate, to sit super straight and upright. And then twisting to look behind yourself. Breathing deeply. Inhale. Exhale, coming back around to the center. Placing the hands onto the thighs and then just turning them in slightly. Inhale, we're going to go for almost like a cat-cow position. So we're going to bring our chest forward, still thinking about that lift of the body, but inhale, bring the chest forwards. Exhale, sending the spine back a little bit like we did earlier, rounding the spine, shoulders and pelvis in line, long through the neck. Inhale, up. Exhale, contract. One more time, inhaling up. This time, see if you can look up, grow up, open your chest to the ceiling, sunbathe. Imagine you're being in a beach in beautiful Jamaica. Exhale, send the spine back. Last time, inhale, open up. Exhale, contracting back. Inhale, sit up, grow up. Suspend the breath. Exhale. Taking the head onto one side, keeping the shoulders down, or you can also take one hand and just hold onto the chair to really bring that shoulder down. Opposite arm comes up onto the head, and we're just going to balance it here. Now, strange but true, you can also extend or improve this stretch by sending the tongue out and down on a diagonal. We may look silly, but it's a great stretch. It looks like this. Well, it's up to you. If you want to add the tongue, please do. Inhale, bringing the tongue back. Exhale, releasing the bind. So the jaw is another real problem area, especially in the office. We can get very stressed and we hold a lot of tension here. So we're really focusing on this. Other hand, holding onto your chair, or you can just keep it relaxed if it feels enough, but really keeping the shoulder down, taking the head over to the side, bringing the hand up, and we're just resting the hand. We're not pulling in any way. And then if you would like to exhale as you include the tongue. Inhale, exhale, releasing the bind. We're just going to take a few circles with the neck in one direction and in the other direction. Before we go for a little warrior style pose, so taking the feet onto one side, so you're kind of really facing a diagonal, taking the other leg back. So I'm kind of almost thinking of dropping my knee directly down to the floor. You can hold onto the chair if that helps. Now, if that's comfortable, or if that's not comfortable and you just want to work there, breathe into this space. Really think about opening that hip. Great. If that is comfortable, you can also send this leg back on that diagonal. And I'm just going to show you on the other side because I've realized you can't see my foot on this side. If even that is comfortable, you can also go for a real warrior style. So planting the foot, bringing the foot facing forward. I've got this direct long length, and then you can even come up. So you're in a little warrior position. I might look like I'm on a strange angle, so I'll just see if that's better for there we go. Breathing deeply. Inhale, exhale, coming back down. So if you were in this position, that's great. I'm going to add one more invitation of a stretch, which is to take a hold of the ankle. So there's 3 versions here. Version 1, you can hold onto the trouser leg, or if you have something, you can even wrap something and hold here. Version 2, you can take a hold of the foot or the ankle. Version 3, you can really bring that in towards the body. Breathing deeply. Inhale, exhale, releasing that bind. Coming back around to the front, and we'll just do the other side to make sure we're even. So coming to the front of your chair, dropping that down. You were probably on the other side to me, but I need to be even too. So switching sides, dropping that leg down. Version 1 to version 2, or version 3, planting that foot into the floor and then coming up. You can even twist the pelvis to really face the front of the room. Planting down, pushing down into that back foot. Inhale, exhale, coming back down. If you're not in the first position already, bringing the leg back to that original position, and then taking a hold of the foot, or using the trouser leg, or you can even turn and really push into or pull towards the bottom. Inhale, exhale, releasing that bind, coming back to the front. I was going to say of your mat, of your chair, and we're going to do one last pose called Garudasana. So version 1, see how my feet are now? Pulling everything together, squeezing together. This is version 1, and I'm really lifting, so hopefully you can see the difference. This is me relaxed. This is me lifted. Yes, you saw it. So it's really squeezing everything together. Version 1. Version 2, you're going to bring, we're going to specify on this stretch. So the left side, the left leg coming up and over, and just shift the other leg so you're in this, really in the center. Like so. Again, squeezing everything together, lifting everything together. Version 3, you're now going to take these toes and just bring them around. So hopefully you can see that my toes poking out. There they are with my little smiley faces on, squeezing everything together. If you have any knee issues, I would really recommend that you stick to version 1. Great. Now the arm. So it's important. I said the left leg is on top for a reason, because we want the opposite arm to leg. So we've lifted our left leg. We're going to now swing our left arm underneath and then bring the backs of the palms together. If that just feels too much, you can also just hug the shoulders like so. If that's easy for you, bringing the backs of the hands together. If that too is easy, meeting the palms together, circling the shoulders down and then bringing the arms up. Garudasana, eagle pose. Now, if you're not already squeezing everything, lifting everything, pulling everything together towards one another, this is great for circulation. We run the risk of many things by sitting still all day. This is really good to wake up the body, to wake up the circulation. Breathing deeply. Think like you're opening the back of the body as well. Inhale. Exhale, releasing that bind, releasing the arms, releasing the legs, releasing everything, and we'll swap to the other side. So this time, either just squeezing or it's the right leg on top. Version 1, version 2, bringing the toes around. And then the same arm as the top leg. So the right arm is coming under, meeting the palms, or if you would like to, wrapping the backs of the hands, wrapping to meet the palms. Circling the shoulders down, bringing the arms up. Garudasana, squeezing everything, even the stomach muscles. It's almost as if the body is like two magnets squishing together, meeting one another, pushing tightly together. As if you are becoming united, the whole body working together, working as one. Inhale, exhale, and releasing that bind. Good work. So we're going to do a little bit of work on the fingers because we type hard, right? So first thing we're going to do is just bring the hands together and then roll, almost like you're making sushi with your fingers. Roll the fingers all the way up, all the way to the wrists, sending everything down, and then unroll. 2 more times. And then unroll. Last one. This time staying here with one hand, just taking a bit more of a stretch. Listening to your body is your temple. And the other side. And then waking up the mind, so we're going to just touch Gyan Mudra, we did it earlier, and the next finger, and the next finger, and the next finger. Keep that going. So we actually have reflexology points in all the fingers. So as you're doing this, you're also stimulating the whole entire body. And you're also waking up the mind because it takes a bit of work. Now, if you are watching your hands, place them down so you can just keep it going without looking. Brain gym. Beautiful. Inhale, sit up, row up. Circle the shoulders, bring the feet back to hip width. Just have a quick scan through the body. How does the body feel? What do you notice? Are there places that are more energized or less energized? Can you bring your attention to those spaces, to those places? And just see if you can just sit here with a little smile on your face and just be with your body. Nothing else to do right now other than observe. Notice how you feel in the stomach, in the intestine area, in the pelvis. Do you feel more open? How about in the heart, in the shoulders? If you don't, can you just adjust to really open the posture? Have you gone back to this posture? Can you come back to the point of the body? Coming back to that breath, breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. And then we're going to rub the hands together. We're going to do a few relaxation techniques now, a lot of them involving breath and one thing to energize the body. So we're rubbing the hands together. So I'm going to show you my eyes. I'm going to make some circles with my eyes. This is a demo. You don't need to do it yet. Just watch. We're going to look to the side, above, to the other side, and down. So it's like a big circle, as big as you possibly can, in one direction. We're going to do it 2 times in one direction, 2 times in the other. Then we're going to look up And then we're going to relax the eyes completely. We're going to do this, or the invitation is to cover the eyes. Inhale. Exhale, just bring the hands forward. Allow the head to really relax into the hands. And then make your circles. Circling the eyes. Breathing deeply. And the other way. And then looking up. And relax the eyes completely and just really hold the head. Just allow the body to really relax. And then sitting upright. Coming back to our breath that we did earlier. So bringing the fingers together, breathing in through the nose, covering the opposite nostril with the thumb. Cover, exhale. Inhale. Cover, exhale. Inhale. Cover, exhale. Keep it going. So this is about the left and right hemispheres of the brain. Balancing the masculine and feminine energy within us. Keep it going. Keep lifted through the core, through the points of the body. Keep balancing that crown. And then inhale, sit up, grow up. Hold the breath. Exhale. So we're going to do two more things to finish. One is breath of fire. So this is a really energizing breath. If you are menstruating today, rather than do this breath, just keep on breathing, long, deep breathing with your eyes closed. Or you can visualize yourself doing the breath, but don't actually try it, please. So this breath looks like this. We're going to exhale through the nose. It's a sharp, fast breath. And at the same time, we pull our navel in like so. In between, we have an exhale, an inhale. Like so. We're going to do 30 of them. On the 30th one, we're going to do a long, deep exhale. Here we go. Sitting up straight. Inhale. And. Beautiful. Inhale. Sit up. Grow up. To finish, rubbing the hands together. So we're going to use a little technique called tapping or paida in Mandarin. Also connected to emotional freedom technique. So we're going to use the pads of the hands, the pads of the fingers, these paddy bits here, and we're going to tap. I'm just going to demonstrate on my knees. So it's this. It's quite vigorous. It's really an energizing waking up breath, waking up action. So rubbing the hands together. You can close the eyes again, and we're going to just start at the top of the head. If you don't want to do the top, just do the sides. Topping, tapping, tap, tap, tap. This is a beautiful technique for really letting go of stress. Then coming to the back of the head, tap, 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 tap. Onto the shoulders, give them a bit of love and a bit of attention. Another place we can hold so much tension in the body. Back up and around to the sides of the head. Around to the forehead. Nice deep breathing, and then around to the sides of the eyes, the temples. If you do notice that you just want to take a bit of time here, if you have tension in here, this place, you can just apply some pressure here. And then coming back to the tapping. So under eye, this area is quite sensitive. So I invite that you use just one finger and you just tap as you look up. And then down into the cheekbones and the jaw where we already said we hold so much tension. Don't forget the upper lip. Releasing the jaw as you tap, tap, tap. Into the chin. Down the neck. And into the chest. Tap, 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 tap. Beautiful. Into the underarm, waking up the lymphatic system, a powerful system to really keep us well and healthy. All the way down the arms. For the arms, you can do more like a slap, waking up the circulation in the body. Other side, into the armpit. And then down the arm. Don't be scared to give yourself some love. Back into the chest, waking up the thymus in these difficult times. This is a really powerful immune booster. So it's great to tap here regularly. And it is proven that this can have an effect on waking up the thymus, even in adults. Then down into the intestine area, reminding the body to do its work, waking it up. Round to the back. For the back, we'll use more fists. Waking up, shaking up, sending love. And then if you want to, just giving yourself a bit of love. A bit of a massage here, and then back to the tapping, into the pelvic area, down to the legs. With the legs, we can do this little wake up, shake up. And then all the way down the calves, continuing the same action all the way down to the feet. And to finish, we will finish with our shower of love, or schwa, sarava, it's called in Brazil. So we're going to just think about this energy in the body and sending out all the energy no longer serving us, inhaling good energy. We do it 3 times. I'll just demonstrate. So it goes from the top, we go schwa, we just wake up the senses in all of the body. Send the energy away. We're going to do that 3 times. Here we go. Inhale. And shwa. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Shwa. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Shwa. Bringing the hands back to the body. Taking a moment just to notice, to honor yourself, to honor this time you have given to your body today. And thank you, everyone. Have a beautiful conference. Have a beautiful event. And I will see you soon. My name is Ella from Business Yoga. Thank you.